All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akiyama, to the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth and faith and in sincerity. I'm the brother Shema Allah from the GMS Houston camp, and this lesson is going to be going into successfully counting the cost. Right, which will not be a long lesson, it'll be something quick through the spirit. But yeah, successfully counting the cost. And I got that from Luke 14 and 28. I'll just read it real quick. It says, "For which of you intending to build a tower sit it not down first and count the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it." Now, building a tower, you see, that's work. And you can't go into something like that without planning it out first. And being in this truth, what are we doing? We are doing the work. We out here working, laboring. And what are we doing? We building that third temple, the house of David. You see, so, but before you start, you got to see if you're going to be able to finish or not. You see, because it's consequences to not finishing. It's not like a job where you can just go and, I'm going to do this for a little bit and then I'm going to dip out. I'm going to quit. Nah, because what does Luke 9 and 27? Not 9:27. Luke 9 and 62. It says, "And Yahweh Shai said unto him, No man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of the Most High." So it says, no man having put his hand to the plow. What is that? Doing his work. Once you start working, there ain't no looking back. Because what we going to go back onto? We have been bestowed with this knowledge, the understanding of how to get everlasting life, which is through Yahweh Shai, believing in Yahweh Shai. See, we receive the understanding of these scriptures, you see, and we have been changed into completely new beings, new creatures being born again. So the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is opening up unto us in the spirit. All right, so basically looking back is basically like disrespect. You disrespecting him and you slapping his hand away from you. You just like, nah, fuck this. I got better things to do. You basically denying Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and denying your salvation. Hebrews 10, 36, 39. "But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition." What is perdition? Like, it means destruction. Let's look at it. Right, destruction. It says, "But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, because this world is full of wickedness." Right, and being in this world, the world is going to get destroyed. So being a part of this world and loving this world, you will get destroyed also. Because what pulls man back to the world? Things that they lusting after. Things that they crave. Right? Their own lusts and desires draw them back out of the truth. That's why when you go back to Luke 14 and 28, "For which of you intending to build a tower sit it not down first and count the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it?" So you got to be like, man, look, am I going to be able to do this? Like, because you got to really just think, like, am I going to be able to forsake this world? You see, and not forsaking it is like forsaking your family and forsaking your job, forsaking things that we need here, right? Like if you forsaking your son or your daughter, no, it's not talking about like that, but like forsaking things that will get in the way of this ministry, forsaking things that are of the world, right? Meaning like things that are wicked, right? That we used to do. Forsaking all of those things that are of the flesh, right? That carnal mindset. Like, will you be able to forsake it? Like, if your woman gets in the way of the truth, will you be able to cut her off? Will you be able to deal with that? If she try to give you the ultimatum, hey, look, you need to stop. You need to cut all this out, right? Or like basically cut the truth out. Stop going out on Fridays or Saturdays whenever you go out to camp. Stop doing all this studying and reading this Bible, talking about you ain't eating no pork and this and that. You stop getting your haircut with the lineups. You got to stop this or I'm out. You got to be able to decide, like, hey, am I going to be able to deal with that? If my job, the job that I love so much, that I get paid a lot, they pay me so good, if they tell me, hey, cut your beard off, or we going to fire you. Or shit, they even see you out on the highways and the byways going in. Right? They might fire you. Will you be able to deal with that? You got to be able to deal with everything that comes with the truth, because Yahweh Shai himself, he did that. He caught hell. He got persecuted. He got hated. He got lied on. You got to prepare yourself to be an outcast, because this world teaches you to strive to become something great in this world, to become, superstars, Hollywood actors, rappers, and singers, and football, basketball players. They teach you, they try to groom you to be something of this world. But hey, when you come into this truth, it's something different. It's the complete opposite. You got to detach, right? Because this world will pass away, and we have a different type of world coming, which is the scripture speak about the new heavens and the new earth. See, this is what we preparing for. That we preparing for the transition, because you don't want to get caught up being on the opposite side or being into the opposite side. So Luke 14:28, for which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. See, you wanna finish it. What did Yahweh Shai, what did he say? This is John 4, and let's try 34. Yahweh Shai said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. And this is the same type of mindset that we have to have. The scriptures speak about following Yahweh Shai's footsteps. We got to have the same type of mindset towards the ministry, right? But before you come in, you got to know, like, hey, am I going to be able to see this thing through? Am I going to be able to catch hell, right? Possibly lose everything that I care about for Yahweh Shai, to gain Yahweh Shai. Paul said he counted all things but done for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You got to have that type of faith. Because, hey, if you, like Luke 9:62 says, right, that you are not fit for the kingdom if you turn back on this word. The kingdom the kingdom is here already, but the kingdom will come, physically when Yahweh Shai comes. So if he brings his kingdom and he establishes his kingdom and you are not fit for it, what you think gonna happen to you? If you ain't fit for it, it's no place for you. So what that means? You gotta die, and you don't want to be a part of that. None of us want to be a part of that. You see, that's why I believe it was the mother of James and John, right, that came to Yahweh Shai and said that, hey, grant that my son sit on thy left hand and on that right hand, right? Hey, but then he asks later on, I believe it's the same chapter, will you be able to be baptized with the baptism that I'm going to be baptized with? Because Yahweh Shah he was finna go through it and ultimately be put to death. And they were going to go through the same things. They were going to catch hell. They were going to get persecuted, right, and be killed. And he said, you shall surely drink of it. But he asked them, will you be able to do this? If it comes to you losing your life for the mark of the beast, being beheaded, right, will you be able to carry that out and go through that? These are things that you gotta meditate upon, right? Counting the cost, because once you come into this thing and put your hand to the plow, bro, it ain't no turning back, because you in it. Like they used to say, in the world, blood in, blood out. You see, but man, that was a lesson. I don't want to ramble too much, But I hope it was edifying, and that I got the point across, and this lesson was without confusion. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.